Hello, my opponent recently conducted a video opposing my plan of closing Guantanamo Bay, and today I am going to make the effort in persuading the audience to side with my side of the argument over his. Subpoint A. My opponent argues, making it seem that transferring these terrorists are a bad idea, for they would be transferred to prisons in other countries where they are not as secure as Guantanamo Bay, that these high-valued terrorists would be easily break free from these prisons, but the Democrats that are behind transferring these terrorists are pushing for them to be put in maximum security civilian and military prisons in the United States. These prisons in the United States already house thousands of dangerous criminals and are highly capable of housing these dangerous terrorists. Um, for for those that are skeptical about terrorists being on U.S. soil and our prisons, this is nothing new. For there are already 21 prisons uh, that hold terrorists, and for example, a super secure prison in Florence, Colorado, houses a few of these terrorists. And since 2001, 145 people have been convicted of terrorism related charges and have successfully been charged and detained in United States prisons. So, terrorists being on U.S. soil in our prisons is nothing new. Subpoint B. My opponent makes the argument that Guantanamo Bay is not a major recruiting tactic for terrorists. Although this is true, it is widely known that the CIA has been conducting torture techniques to gain intelligence from these terrorists. And in 2014, to justify for these techniques, the CIA lied to Congress about how effective these techniques were in gaining intelligence from these terrorists, but in fact they gained little to no cooperation from these detainees. With this being so widely known of the torture techniques and the little effectiveness it has had, uh, has left uh, a bad image on the United States core values and has become a controversial topic in the United States. Um, Guantanamo Bay has been set to look like this great contributor to the war on terrorism, but has just given the United States a bad image. And why keep Guantanamo Bay open if it has no effect on gaining intelligence from these terrorists? Subpoint C. Um, Not discussed by my opponent, but what I believe is would be a great contributor to transferring these prisoners and closing Guantanamo Bay is the tremendous amount of money the United States could save. We are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on on keeping Guantanamo Bay operating, and that could go up over time for the military construction that they need. So why spend these hundreds of thousands of dollars when keeping Guantanamo Bay open when we can transfer these prisoners to highly capable, highly secured prisons in the United States and save this tremendous amount of money? In the first 20 years, we could save approximately more than $1 billion from closing Guantanamo Bay. So, just to recap, subpoint A, we won't be transferring these prisoners to other countries where their prisons are not as secure. They would be in maximum security prisons in the United States. And this is nothing new. We already have terrorists in United States prisons. Subpoint B, yeah, it's not used as Guantanamo Bay is not used as a main recruiting tactic for terrorists, but it has left a bad image on the United States. It has tainted the United States' core values, and subpoint C, the tremendous amount of money we could save closing Guantanamo Bay. Thank you.